Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. Dirty Babylon police, wicked Babylon police, wicked Babylon police, wicked Babylon police. Home on the range, where dirty Babylon police come try to murder me. On the 30th of November 2020, they came under cover of leave Margaret Hanley show. Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a disparaging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. My home, which is supposed to be my sanctuary, was invaded by police and emergency service on the 30th of October 2017, when Winsome Duncan sent police to section me. And the malicious allegation that I wrote on Facebook I was feeling suicidal, that came from HMCTS Group Impact Report 2016 of 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment. Winsome Duncan was groomed by none other than Ryan Clement, the barrister who took my husband £9,000, and the summary claims court passed the judgment. But the court enforcement service failed to collect my money. Now I have been dragged here and there by the criminal justice system, the Crown Prosecution Service, the Judiciary of England. A pervert by the name of Samantha Gibbs, hauling me to Central London County Court for Judge H.H. died to impose a crow on me. One bastard pervert by the name of H.H.J. Parfait said I must pay Samantha Jones 17,000. When I asked her about the judgment for Ryan Clement to pay me, they come across like scammers. Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where housing for women turn terrorists and colluding with the big Hillcrease to issue me with Asbo. Police was involved when the big Hillcrease smash out the glass on the 13th of December. Now they come back again, break the glass the second time. Say home on the range, we're living in a society where discrimination is the norm. I'll start at the head of the judiciary of England and Wales and work my name. All right, brother, may I sing? Yeah, man. Yeah, and work my way down. Judge Freya is a liar, a possible pervert who gave Samantha Jones a reference to be on the Grenfell Tower panel. So what are we talking about? I averted the Grenfell Tower at Almagrove. So then we go down to Judge Hildebrand, who tried to stitch me up to a 58,000 NDA. Racist bigot Judge Martin, who strike out my racism claim when Judge Barron sent it back. Then we talk about Justice Simla, who sent my claims blood seed. Who sent my claims back to the 80 with caveat for disabilities. Then we come to Judge H.H. Janks, who brought our black man wearing a pink shirt in court to sit and admire him while he allowed Samantha Jones to argue the case on Parkinson's. I cannot claim Parkinson's as a disability. I do not have a medical diagnosis. So what fact did Paul Kernaghan talk about? Brian Jones and Adam Jones and Brian Doyle, they are just a pawn in the system until we come down to those at the court. And I can't remember their name, Judge Bell, Stolerini, Zimmel and Rand. They will be named as part of the scammer platform. So we come down to H.H. Diet, who had the misconduct. He was advised by a Robert Buckland. So he did not take the case and send that bastard HHJ Parfit. I have a case number and a reference. I have a case worker named Vincent Umojuju. So Judge Diet, who asked me to promise him, and now he's vacated. What the fuck have you vacated? H.H. Diet, you're possibly a member of Ratchet Hearty Men in Child Care. Then we come down to Barclays 2 times. I am scammed. The first time was in 2004. On balance, a happy ending. So we come down to the financial ombudsman. Emma Martin Hamilton probably is a pervert. So now I am telling YouTube that Juno Sullivan, the pervert pedophile, who wants to be remembered as a disruptive influence. Anyway, there is mention of pedagogy in Juno Sullivan and Leafing, cultural capital, whatever. LinkedIn is just a pedophile platform, not to mention Facebook and all of those who have my intellectual property, images, and whatever else making money. You will be named. Come cardboard citizens, Walmart living room, Pembroke House, Elephant and Castle, Home Choir. If you have discriminated against me, individual or organization, me a go home and me yard, because me have to go tidy up me house. Today is the beginning of the rest of my life. So do you remember the books of the Bible? We learned them together. They are Genesis and Exodus, Leviticus and Numbers, First and Second Samuel, First and Second Kings. Whatever, I'll be making it up as I go along. Don't tell me not to question God. I am entitled to some answers. So I'm going, researching, presenting my evidence that there are pedophiles operating out of the House of Commons nursery. Go down to Bird in the Bush nursery. I have the fact. Tech, don't lie. According to the Daily Express columnist, as I said, I have the fact to present my stories. Those of you sitting on the fence, remember, don't fall on my side. I have no time for haters and trolls and my families and friends who turn terrorists to hand me over to the enemy. I am going home now to my poor old man who has stood by me through thick and thin. He's traumatized. Now the world will know who is Merville Myers at last.